It is a struggle that I go through every single day between choosing to please God and choosing to please the people around. Realizing that I cannot do life on my own, that I am nothing apart from this God. This is where the God of how much more comes in. Welcome to the How Much More stories, where we look at the good in us to see the how much more in God. This is another episode wherein I'll share with you how I was able to apply the things that we learned last Thursday into my own personal life. Especially that topic about the fear of God versus the fear of man. As I've shared with you last week, it is a struggle that I go through, I tell you, every single day between choosing to please God and choosing to please the people around me. And before I get into that and how I was able to apply that in my life, first I would like to thank all of you for those who have greeted me a happy birthday. It was my 31st birthday last week, Wednesday. And I am feeling it, being 31, you feel a lot of things in your body. I thought people were joking when they said that, but I do feel that now. And so I had a lot of fun. Thank you again for those who have greeted me. Had a lot of fun with my family. We had dinner. We walked at Annapolis City, the capital city of Maryland. We just strolled around downtown. It was nice. We went to a Starbucks coffee shop because the local coffee shops were already closed. So we went to a Starbucks in that city, and it was nice because it felt like home. The design felt like home. The space felt like home. Even the seats felt like home. And so that was nice. But and as I was looking at my wife and Haniel, Shani and Haniel, I was just blessed, We had a simple day, but I really could not ask for more. I have my wife, I have my son. That's all that I need in this world. And so I think you guys for making me feel special on that day, and thank you, Loves and Daniel, for being with me. And I promise that throughout the days of my life I will love you with everything that I have. And then last weekend, went to New Jersey again, drove up to New Jersey to be with church family. I was able to attend the Nexus Youth gathering where we studied God's Word. That was awesome. And then we celebrated Francesca's first birthday, celebrated a wedding anniversary of a member of the church, Timabel and Kuya Johnsy. That was nice. We were together from during the afternoon and then we went to have coffee after lunch, and then we had dinner. It was really nice to be with church family last Saturday. And then on Sunday I preached about Acts chapter 2 verse 42 to 47, how the OG church looked like, and how we as the 21st century church at UCBC should look like the OG church, the first church that was ever established. And so that was for me, it was a great reminder to be involved in small groups in discipleship, because that's how the early church grew, in small groups, in the breaking of bread in their homes, in the gathering of the temple every single day. And so that was nice. And then we were surprised. I was surprised. Pastor JP was surprised by the church members, because they honored us. They appreciated us, for it was the Pastor's Appreciation Month. And so they sang, they made a video for us. They gave us a big box of goodies, gave us letters, and just appreciated us in every way that they can. Someone wrote a poem or performed a poem. Someone wrote a letter for us, with the acronym of using the word pastor. And so that was really nice, and I appreciate the love that God is giving us through the UCBC family. And that is where I was able to apply what I learned last week between fearing God and fearing man. man. We always have the choice, right? To please God or to please the people around us. The temptation of pastoral ministry to please people is so real for me. When I do things, when I lead worship, when I preach, when I do counseling, when I meet with discipleship groups, when I do Bible studies, the temptation is just always there, because I feel like there's the temptation to always perform, to always do things to please the people around me. That is my personal struggle, and it is also a struggle for me to somehow take the glory from God, to make things about me rather than make things about God. And so I really appreciate the youth that sang. It was Patricia, James, Johnny, and David. They chose the perfect song to honor their pastors, Pastor JP and I. They chose the song by C.D. Alite, "Yet Not I, But Through Christ in Me." And that was such a wonderful song to remind us that pastoral ministry is done, yes, by us under shepherds, but we cannot do it on our own. We cannot do it. It is only through Christ in me. Everything that I am able to do is only through Christ in me. So I encourage you to, when that moment hit me while they were singing, I just cried in realizing that I cannot do life on my own, that I am nothing apart from God. And I encourage you that everything that you do, everything that you are able to do, is only because of Jesus Christ. Apart from Him, you are nothing. So always choose to please Him and not the people around you. And this is the how much more, this is where the God of how much more comes in. You know Jesus, right? Jesus did a lot of miracles when He was here, and even up until now. Jesus performed healing, turned water into wine. He had a lot of feeding ministry that He did while He was here. He just casted out demons, did a lot of things. He even walked on water. But what amazes me is, even though He did all of that, He did it all for the glory of the Father. He did it all not for His own fame, but He did it all for the glory and fame of God. So that encourages us to do the same. To choose not to please the people around us, but always choose to please God. Fear Him, so that we may become a person of wisdom. I hope and pray that you will apply the things that we are learning with this series. And I hope that you will be with me again this coming Thursday as we talk about the fear of God and how that affects our worship. Thank you so much for being with me. I hope and pray that you subscribe to this channel. If this is a blessing to you, share this with a friend. I am so happy and so joyful and so committed to always do this every Tuesdays and Thursdays, so that we may experience and discover and explore the God of how much more. May God bless you all. Have a good day.